Hey, well, on behalf of the whole team here at Church Fuel, I want to welcome you to Breaking 200. And this course is designed to do exactly what's in the title, help you lead your church to kind of break that 200 attendance barrier. And I know you probably heard this number for a while, but there's a big difference, right? There's a big shift that happens when a church crosses 200 regular attenders. And in order for that to happen, a lot of things have to change. And so churches come to us because they say, hey, we have this mission to grow. We have a desire to grow. We have a vision for our community. We want to see more people come to church. But how do we do it? Sometimes we're stuck, right? We've got old systems or old strategies that just aren't working anymore. Other times we've just kind of plateaued and maybe we're not reaching people. Sometimes there's a new pastor that wants to step in and just bring in a new wave of growth. And there are healthy ways to do this, right? There are unhealthy ways to do it. You could just hand out $20 this Sunday and have a really big crowd to everybody. Free $20. Everybody who attends, you'll have a big crowd. But I think we know that's not healthy. That's a ridiculous example of something that's not healthy. So how can you grow in a healthy way? How can you lead your church to change? How can you kind of implement new culture and new ideas to reach new people in your community? That's what this course is all about. So let me give you a quick overview of just kind of how I would progress through all the resources that are available to you here. So the first thing is there's a syllabus. We created a syllabus for this course, which has an overview of all the videos, all the resources. It's got some ideas as to how you could go through it together. It's a great place to start. And so you can download that PDF, maybe save it to your computer, maybe print it out, keep a copy on your desk or kind of where you work. You may send it to some other people and say, hey, here's what we're going to do together. Speaking of other people, involving other people is a great way to go through this. We had one church join, and they were a church of 25 or 30 people. They actually took their whole church through the course together and just treated their church like a launch team or like a small group and said, hey, here's what we're going to do. Other churches pull their leadership team together. And again, you may not have a big staff. That's okay, but there are 1, 2, 3, 5 few other people that could go through this with you. And that's a great way to do it. In fact, we made it real easy because you can add other users to your Church Fuel account at no extra cost. All you gotta do is go to your profile, add some other users in there. They can get their own login, their own password, and they can go through the resources together. So maybe a video is not appropriate to you as a pastor or the leader in your role, but there's some other people in your church who need to tap in on that topic. Add them. Let them go through it. Go through it together. We've had churches go through this using existing leadership team meetings. We've had churches go through it on a weekend or two, but carve out some time to say, we're going to work on this together. Now, there's 7 modules, and in each module there's a few videos. So there's 20-something videos all together and a bunch of resources. Every time we have a video, we try to give you a resource to help you take action, because it's not just about learning and consuming content. It's about taking action and changing things in your church. And this course, maybe more than even some of our other courses, there's going to be times when you get stuck. There's going to be times when you need outside opinion, when you need somebody to push you forward. There's going to be times when you're like, I don't know what to do next. Well, when that happens, that is a great time to tap into the community part of Church Fuel. You have coaches who are available to you. All of our coaches are available to you. So whenever you get stuck, or maybe when you reach a milestone, or you just want somebody to look at something that you've worked on, that's a great opportunity to make an appointment with a coach and say, hey, here's our issue. Here's what's happening. How did you lead through this? Many of our churches have gone through this, our coaches have gone through this course, and they know the best practice. They know what works and what doesn't work. And they can give you some great insight because they're pastors and leaders in their own churches that are their churches are doing well and they're healthy, but they're not connected to your people. They're not emotionally invested in your people. So that outside opinion can make a big difference. So tap into that. Also the community, right? The Church Fuel is a community of pastors who want their churches to grow, who want to see God do amazing things in the church that they get to lead. And so there's a community. Somebody's been where you're at. Somebody's been where you are right now. They've led through the barrier that you're facing. And share your struggles, share your work, ask questions to the community and to your coaches and to us. We're all in this with you. So when you get stuck, or if you got a question, or maybe you do one of the exercises and just want to say, is this right? That's a great time to tap into that. So all the resources are here on this page. All the videos. I suggest that you start with Module 1 and work through Module 7. You can jump around if you want. You can skip ahead. I know some of you are overachievers, and that's great. But I'd start with 1, work through 7. Designate some time. Maybe it takes you 6 months to go through this. That's okay. You have a ton of benefits inside of Churchville outside this course. You have other courses and other resources, but don't let the sheer volume of what's available to you pull you off of what's important. It's okay to stay on one topic inside of Breaking 200 for a few months if you need to, right? Get it right. Implement, put the stuff in place and work it, right? Don't get sidetracked by even other opportunities that are happening in your church. So all the stuff's right here on this page. Just you can see all that's available. The syllabus is a good resource, a good kind of getting started type document. Invite some other people and say, hey, let's do this. Could we go through this? Could we watch these videos and just talk about this in our church? Get a couple other people to do it with you and reach out anytime. Other people to do it with you and reach out anytime you need help. That's what this community is all about. So thanks for being a part of Churchville. Thanks for starting the Breaking 200 course, and let us know if we can help you in any way. We'll talk soon. God bless.